If you want to subscribe to the live screen sharing room on DAX and watch every day the live trades I do on time during the market hours, the first hour of cash trading and then US session, and why I'm taking these trades, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click this on the pin tweet here, this link which will prompt you to a PayPal subscription service which is have a small description here, and the first 2 days is free, then you can have free cancellation if you wish so, and then it's just 19 euros a month. So if you click login here, then this will prompt you to a subscription details, and then you will need to let me know about this so I can send you the password, and so you can be able to log in every day and watch the live screen sharing. Or you can just go to my YouTube channel here, which I upload every day the video after what happened after the European cash market closes, and this is the link here of the everyday recording after the market closes. So this is just free, so you can feel free to go here and just watch this. Okay, hello everyone. So we opened within yesterday's range and value area here 590s and the top of yesterday's range. Looking to see, first of all, initial balance is white at the moment, price pushing towards the upside. Looking to see if we manage to have a breakout, we'll try to go long for a move up to 700s. Today is the 1st of the month, so we might see some flows into the market, not sure which direction of course. Also will allow this some time to see if it breaks out, hold support, then go long here at initial balance high. In case price will just trade within initial balance here, we would like to let it go down to initial balance low, see if it holds support for a long, or if it breaks down and holds resistance for a short opportunity and yesterday's low retest. In case of a long side, the long scenario, if price goes up to 680 is yesterday's point of control, we would like to see what it does there, if it holds resistance for a continuation lower. Also looking on the daily candle here, as I said yesterday, this is a very well traded area here, so if price do not want to spend some time here, we'll move fast away from this. Also the same for the downside, will blip straight down if it's about to fail to hold. First test here at initial balance high, held resistance. Now need to see if another test will manage to break it out and go towards the upside. Would like to wait for price to go up here in order to initiate a long position. Initiate the long position here against VWAP, which held support and anticipation. This will be tested and price will go further upside. Let's see if it gives the move straight up or if it fails first. Price testing initial balance high here, key time to see if it breaks out, will be nice breakout here, third retest of the day. So let's see if it flashes straight through. Breakout here, scale out, first target at the breakout. Now we would like to see this holding above 47s in order for price to go all the way up to 680s. This will be very nice trade, pretty straightforward. Let's see if this will happen eventually. Flatten the rest of the long position here, no reason to hold once price pull back inside. We would like to go long once price goes above initial balance high again. If this was just a failure here, price of course will move towards the other side of the range. Initiate the long position here at 48, just above initial balance high against this small pullback down to 40s. So wait it outside of market instead of having a further pullback potentially against, and then got back in. So the question now is if this will hold or fail here. If it fails, I will go short against this level, as this likely to be an area of resistance and price likely to move lower afterwards. So let's give it some time to see if it will hold the breakout. Out of the long here, flip to short against the initial balance high, considering this as a resistance now. So have a failed breakout and price failed to extend as this was the anticipated rally. Now We need to see if this can go all the way down to initial balance low. No reason to wait for something when it's failing. Also have the Bollinger Band here too much outside of the high Bollinger Band and lower Bollinger Band just at the lows of yesterday session, so perhaps we see some kind of pullback here. Remain to be seen. So straight in the money stretch, so we'll scale it out 2 points lower from here. So not the clearest direction so far, although nice trade location, 41s against initial balance high area which failed earlier in anticipation. This can go towards initial balance low, eventually gap fill down to 590s, yesterday's value area low. So let's give it some time to see if this will work out eventually. Just scratch the position for 2 points of loss here, so better give it some time to see its direction. Seems it got absorbed here, so at the radius of the highs perhaps we see some breakout. Seems a couple of times this week not the clearest European morning, but then after at US session we see like yesterday nice breakdown. So my stop was at 51s here. Price wouldn't have stopped me out so far, but let's see how this will behave, because as of now, just as I flattened the position, moved towards the low side. So let's see. So price broke towards the downside as the new 30-minute candle opened here. Not the best decision to flatten the position and miss this short opportunity. Potentially this can go down to initial balance low, as this was the plan of the trade. But when you see this kind of very slow price actions, you anticipate you might get stopped out and then price goes back inside the range. So let's see how this can be, if we find any other trading opportunity. Okay, so here we are a few minutes until the first hour of cars trading. So with 38 points of range for the cash session, nicely located the trade earlier, but flattened this too early, would have captured nice 20 points or so. But again, with this kind of price action, not expect very much to happen and trades to work fast. Now we need to see if sometime within the day or at US session we find any kind of support at here 590s, yesterday's value area low, in order to fill this gap lower from the open today. Also, in case of downside, we need to see what price will do at yesterday's low. In case of a trend breakout, we need to see what price will do at 685s or so, yesterday point of control. If it goes there and fails, perhaps a good short opportunity there. So okay, hello everyone. So eventually price broke out the high of the first hour of cash trading and failed to even go and fill the gap here, gradually grinding higher. Very nice trade location here for a breakout to the high of the day and the high of the first hour of cash trading. Flagged here, then spiked above 700s. An area of interest will be to see if price will go up to 735, 740 or so, which is yesterday's high. And if it goes there, if a nice trading opportunity will be to short this for a pullback down to 700s. Of course, today is the first of the month, so as said this morning as well, we might see some flows. So if the flows, it seems it is to the buy side, you need to be cautious when and if price goes up to the highs, because might overextend and spike further upside. Also, we have a gap up here at the previous weekly close, and on Monday is open here, which price collapsed straight down, now all the way back of this. Also, if you would like to have a look on the daily chart here, we are still considering technically an inside day until it breaks either side. So as said a couple of times this week, this is an area of a very well traded area in the past, so price either will go straight through this or will fail to hold and go straight out of this. So at the moment today is going out of this, so we need to see what it does at yesterday's high here. So price heading straight away towards yesterday's high. Would like to short here initially. Of course we can see a spike straight up above here, as many people will hold stops above here, so let's give it some time and see if it goes there. Seems price failed to retest yesterday's highs here. I was thinking to short here once below US cash opening price, although prefer to wait to see if it goes up to the highs later on. Initially the short position just against 700 here at this breakdown, so anticipated price will not go above here and then targeting a pullback towards VWAP eventually. This will be a nice trade. Also looking on the 30-minute chart here, you can see this outside of Bollinger Band, so perhaps we can go up to value area high 78, then eventually towards the midpoint. Also would like to have a retest of yesterday's high to locate the short trade for this pullback, but price never gone up there, so let's see if 700 will hold. Scale out first target here 10 points, now holding this level as trade location for a pullback down to 57 short VWAP. This will be very nice if it goes down there. We have inventories data for crude oil in 1 minute, so let's see if we find any kind of flash down further from here. We would like to have a look on the 5-minute chart. Here you can see price just at the value area high of the day here held support, so the question now is if we go further upside or if we break down below 84 here, so looking for a move down to 60s VWAP at the time if this breaks down. Still holding short position from 95s here for further downside, so let's see. Scale out second target here since the entry, now leaving the rest for 55, so if price can go down here we'll capture a nice 40 points of short trade. Just flatten the short position here at 65, manually flatten it, will automated target will be down to 55, 10 points higher, flatten this, so let's see, very nice straightforward trade here, breakdown further downside, so yeah, should have waited for the final target seems. So let's see now how price will behave if it goes once again inside this midpoint of the first hour of cash trading range and initial balance high here, if it holds any kind of support at these levels as it did in the midday today. Also we can see support to the tick so far here at the first hour of cash trading high, so perhaps we see some short-term bounce here, although we have underlying divergence here on IZ tick, so US stocks going making new lows, SPY as well following as the tick, and DAX all in correlated, highly correlated, so we need to see if we go even further downside from here. Nice trade here, straightforward trade, so need to see if flatten the trade early and price can go further down, so let's see. So price just at the initial balance high, flash down straight here, another 20 points lower, so nice trading sessions this week during the US session, so not so nice early in the mornings of the cash open, so let's see if it holds here or if it goes further down. Okay, so here we are a few minutes until the European cash close, and you can see straight support here at the initial balance high of today's session. Very nice sell off here, 60 points or so since 700, it's another 80 points in total. Managed to catch the 40 points here, one center trade worked very nicely.